is your friend, Daniel Kwame Pobi, John Maxwell certified speaker, trainer, and coach. And I'm delighted to welcome you on behalf of the HiCard team to this episode of HiCard's Leadership 360. This is where we discuss everything leadership and personal development. And I want to welcome those who are joining us for the very first time. If this is your first time of joining us via YouTube, I encourage you subscribe. Click also on that bell button so you receive notification from us whenever we upload our videos. But yes, share the video, invite your friends, encourage them to come and join together with us, and let us grow. Let us grow together. Don't keep the good news to yourself. In this episode, we are looking at the benefits of persistence. The benefits of persistence. If you have noticed for some time now, we have been discussing and sharing nuggets from this book that is written by Dr. Miles Monroe, and it is titled The Spirit of Leadership. And we have been looking at different aspects of this spirit of leadership. And to this episode, we want to look at persistence as that which leaders need to possess. And to do that, we'll be looking at what persistence is. We'll look at three reasons why leaders persist. Then we'll look at our Creator, some truths about our Creator that relate also to persistence for you and I to learn from. And then we'll look at the value of persistence. When we get there, we'll look at what others have said so far as the benefits of persistence can be to you. And then we'll share 5 benefits of persistence. If you are someone who is persistent, what are the benefits that will come to you? And then we'll conclude on that one. So the point is this, friends, all true leaders have the attitude of persistence. All true leaders, they possess this ability to persist, to stick to something, and the spirit of leadership doesn't give up. It's that spirit that ensures that we stick to it and get things done. We're not going to give up, and we're not going to just throw in the towel and just surrender because there are difficulties or challenges. And that is why persistence is critical for every leader that wants to make an impact. Now, the leadership is a spirit that never gives up, because there are goals to achieve. There is something that we are pursuing. There's something that we want to see happen, and until we see that happen, we don't give up. Nothing in this world can replace persistent. Talent cannot do that. Education cannot do that. Being a genius cannot replace persistence. And that is why you will notice that persistence and determination are so powerful. If you combine these together in your life as a leader, you will do great and mighty things. But what is persistence? Persistence is the ability to stick with something. You stick with that thing and you pursue it because of what you have seen, because of what you want to achieve, because of what you are targeting. You don't give up. You just stick to it, and you want to pursue until you have achieved the results that you want to achieve. Now, one of the greatest predictors of individuals' ability to succeed in life is persistence. If you are going to succeed in life, one of the great predictors that everyone agrees with is your ability to persist. That stick to itness allows people to get through with things that they want to do, because look, challenges will come, obstacles will come, things will come in your way, and if you don't have that ability to stick to it, that stick to itness, if you don't have it, then you are going to give up, you are going to swerve, and you are going to turn the other way. But persistence refers to that perseverance in spite of fatigue, in spite of challenges, in spite of difficulties and frustrations that will come your way. You just decide that I'm just going to stick to it. And it's a product of faith. And that faith is generated by the purpose that you have identified for your life. One of the sessions that we've done, you want to check that video out. It's about purpose and passion, and the fact that your purpose will ignite some passion inside you, your vision will ignite some passion inside you, and that will drive you to pursue what it is that you want to achieve and what it is that you want to see happen in your leadership and in your own life. Now, it is also about your power to hold on to things irrespective or in spite of everything else that is happening. That power to endure. Persistence is that power to endure. Persistence is the ability to face defeat again and again, and you still come back to it. You get defeated, you come back to it, you fail, and you come back and again, and you never give up. That thing that is inside you that pushes you even when you're facing difficulty, when you're facing challenges, when you're facing obstacles in your way, there is something that pushes you, and that is what we're talking about. It is called persistence, your ability to persist and be persistent is what we're talking about. So someone will take the pain and the pressure and all that weight and burden that comes with it. Someone is going to take all that and overcome every obstacle and do whatever is necessary to reach their goals. Then we say you are persistent. Those things will come your way. Those things will stand in your way. But if you hold on, you take on the pain and the pressure and all the frustration, and you stick to it because you want to achieve a goal, then we say you are being persistent. And leaders, great leaders all over the world, all over the globe, they persist for three main reasons. The first one is the fact that they know their purposes. If you know your purpose, you will stick to it. That is the point. If you know your purpose, you will stick to it. And great leaders also, they know where they are going. If you don't know where you are going, any road will lead you there. But if you know where you are going, you will stick to a particular path and a particular road and ensure that you are gradually heading towards where it is that you want to go. And great leaders, number three, they are confident that they are going to get there. They are confident that they will arrive at where it is that they want to get to. And that is what makes them stick to it. Because if you are not confident of your ability to get there, you will give up. You just throw in the towel. But when you know that you have what it takes to get there, you will persist and pursue it. One of my favorite quotes that Dr. Miles Monroe has said that God never created anyone empty. God, He never created anyone empty. And that is what we are talking about. You look at Jesus Christ in His life, and countless occasions, many occasions, He told parables and gave examples and scenarios that speak to the fact that you need to persist, even in prayer. Even when you are engaging God, He says that you need to persist and not give up, because that is what gets the result. So it doesn't apply only in the natural realm, it applies also in the spiritual realm. And you want to be sure that you are developing that ability and that grace and that faith and that power that allows you to persist. You see, the thing about God is that you want to take note, there are some truths about God, and it speaks also to His own persistence in carrying out the purpose that He has established for you. And just like He Himself demonstrated, you want to take note that because of these things, He will see through what He said about you. The first one is the fact that God is faithful. God is faithful. Number two, that God does not lie. He does not lie. He cannot lie. Number three, God established His word. The word that established the world is God's word. And God established His word. It says that it stands forever. It is established and it's established forever. Number four, your purpose is already completed in Him. Before you were, He was, and before you were, He thought about you, and your purpose. And so what it takes for you to get there, it's complete, it's already provided, it's already supplied. And number five, God delights in you and considers you his child. You are precious in his sight. You are precious in his eyes. And he considers you that precious. And so he will bring to fulfillment what he has said about you. So far as he's declared these things about you, look, be rest assured you will get to that place, and you just want to trust him because that is who he is. That is who he is. And let me share with you, I was talking at the opening about some encouraging words, what others have said so far as the value of persistence is concerned. The first one, the first quotation that I want to share with you is by William Feder. William Feder says that success seems to be largely a matter of hanging on after others have let go. Let me take that for you again. William Feder says that success seems to be largely a matter of hanging on after others have let go. That's the first one. The second one is by the legendary Napoleon Hill. He says that effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. Effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. Anne Frank, you will know Anne Frank. She says that all great achievements require time. All great achievements require time. Conrad Hilton also had this to say. He says that successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. That's what Conrad Hilton had to say. Now, another quote is by Claude Bristol. It says that it's the constant and determined effort that breaks down all resistance, sweeps away all obstacles. I love that one. It's the constant and determined effort that breaks down all resistance, sweeps away all obstacles. And one last one is by someone anonymous, we don't know, says that success is failure turned inside out. Success is failure turned inside out. Before you will succeed, you would have gone through a lot of failure. And if you don't persist, you're going to give up. If you don't persist, you're going to throw in the towel. And that means that you are not going to get to where it is that you are heading towards. But what are the benefits? Yeah, you're asking me, Daniel, if I persist, what are the benefits that will come to me? The benefits are five that I want to share with you. The first one is that persistence turns you into an expert. Persistence turns you into an expert. Look, you may not be good at doing something right from the beginning, but as you keep at it, you fail and get back at it for the second time, the third time, and so on. As you keep at it, what persistence will do to you is that you will do the same thing. Very soon, you will achieve what it is that you want to achieve. And that means that as you keep at it, you keep getting good at doing what you are doing. Very soon you become an expert at it. It is said that if you practice, you become perfect. Practice makes perfect. Okay, so as you are doing it and doing it and doing it and sticking to it and persisting in there, you become an expert. It's one benefit. The second one, persistence will push you to try harder. It will push you to try harder. Keep at it, push harder and keep pushing and keep pushing. Being persistent means that you keep trying again and again, and with every attempt, you are inching closer and closer to success. And as you see that happening, it will motivate you. You will see that there is a gap between just where you are and where it is that you want to get to. And that because of that gap, you want to keep pushing, and it helps you to keep trying harder and harder. With persistence, you give up. You say, this is also fine. We'll take it like that. Here is also cool. Let's settle under this mountain and be fine instead of breaking camp and advancing. But that is number two benefit. The first one we said it turns you into an expert. The second benefit, persistence, will push you to try harder and harder. Number three, being persistent develops a positive personality image for you. It develops a very positive image for you. Look, the thing is that when you keep attempting something with persistence, everyone around you will look at you and say that this guy, this lady is ambitious. This is someone that wants to get somewhere. And that builds a certain positive image for you. Now, that positive personality image, as it is built for you, it's a key in shaping a certain outlook of what we call a success persona. A persona of success, the fact that you are a successful person, it gives you that image, and as people see you to be that person that is successful, more will be added. What does the scripture say? The talent is taken from the one that did not use it and is given to who? The one that had 10 talents. It wasn't given to the one that had 5. It was given to the one that had 10. So to whom much is given, much is required, but then more will be added. That is what God, who created the world, has established the systems and the world to revolve around. So you want to have that image. That is the third one. It says being persistent develops a positive personality image for you, and you want to develop that for yourself. Number four, persistence enlightens you on the value of success. Look, you won't underrate success. You won't trivialize success. If you are a persistent person, persistence will teach you that. You will learn it along the way as you keep trying and attempting and failing and picking yourself and learning lessons along the way. What that develops inside you is that you don't treat the success that you hold in your hand, you don't treat that lightly. You don't treat that lightly. You don't joke with it because you know the hard work and determination that was required to get what you have in your hands. I've shared this story before. This guy, this young man was told by his dad that, look, I want to hand over my fortune to you. But before I hand over all the wealth that I've accumulated, before I hand that over to you, I'm just going to give you one test, one simple test. Go and make $10,000 and come and I'll hand over everything to you. The young man thought he was smart and wise and went to talk to the mom, and the mom gave him the $10,000. Go and close your dad. After all, dad says he needs $10,000. The young man brings the $10,000 to the father. The father just takes the $10,000 from the hands of the son and just throws it into the fire. Just into the fireplace straight. The guy complained and went away. Went to the mother again and took another 10,000 and came back and said, Dad, I've gotten the 10,000. That takes the 10,000 from the hand of the young man again, straight into the fireplace. Guess what the young man did? After the second time, the guy decided to travel somewhere. Let me move far away from here and not be frustrated by what dad is doing. He went and did menial jobs and sweated himself and put himself through hard conditions and got the $10,000 and came back to his father and says, here is it, I've gotten the $10,000. And father takes it again and was about to throw it into the fireplace. The guy just died and caught the $10,000 before it got into the fire and says that, look, I'm not going to allow you to burn my sweat. Daddy says, yes. Now you're ready to earn that fortune. Once you are prepared to suffer for that 10,000, you know what it means. And that is what I'm talking to you about. That number four benefit of persistence is that, look, it will enlighten you on the value of success. You will learn what success means, and therefore you will not trivialize success. Number five benefit of being persistent is this, that being persistent will help you to gain valuable experience. You can't buy experience. It's not sold in the store. As you go through the thing and you picking lessons along the way and changing things and tweaking things and modifying things here and there, you are building experience for yourself, which you cannot buy from anywhere. It's not sold in any store. Those of us who started with us on this high card platform and the community, you know what we've been through and all the trials and all the errors and all the lessons that we've picked along the way. We keep improving. Look, our setup wasn't like this. We didn't start with this kind of setup. And there were times where we're teaching in darkness because there was no power. And we've picked things up gradually and gradually. It's developed a certain experience in us. All the mistakes and all the things that we've done wrong and all the things we've done right, look, we've picked lessons from them. Being persistent will help you find out those things that can go wrong. You will know these things can go wrong and you'll avoid them. And then you will learn how to do things and do them better. So let me conclude, my dear friend, by saying that if you have stumbled in pursuing your purpose, start again. Just pick yourself together and start again. Make new plans to take the place of those old ones that aren't working or aren't serving you well. Make new plans and stop only after you have finished and gotten to the place where you want to get to. I believe this has been worth your while. Thank you very much for sticking and staying with us. If you have not subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and share this video and let others come and benefit from what we are learning together. Until we meet again in the next episode, it is bye-bye from us at the Hiker team. Keep yourself safe and take care of yourself and your family. All the best. Bless you.